Chapter 24. Taylor woke up to a dull pain in her head and back. She didn't know where she was, but she did know she was on a floor. Whose floor? Hers? She was between a bed and a window, the air conditioner directly next to her, giving a comforting hum. She felt cold, but not too cold. She slowly sat up and felt nauseated. She looked over the bed and saw an open bathroom door. Besides the air conditioner, she heard something else, a moan. Taylor got to her feet and walked toward the bathroom. Everything came rushing back to her when she saw Dante tied up in the bathtub. She ran in and pulled the tape from his mouth. "Where's Scout?" she asked. "Panzer took her. I don't know where they went. We have to get everybody out before the bomb explodes." Taylor did a double take. "What bomb?" Panzer was happy about something when he returned. "I've never killed 6 people at once before," he said, holding up a cell phone. "And I found this. Now I can stop bluffing." "Bluffing about what?" Scout asked. "This," he said, holding up the phone, "is the real detonator. I lost it last night when I ran into Dante. This other thing," he held up the small device, "is the fob to my rental car." Scout shook her head. "I can't believe it," she whispered, anger boiling inside her. "Why does everyone want to hurt me?" "What?" Panzer asked as he picked up a body and dropped it into a pit nearby. "Last year, a girl I thought of as a friend tried to kill me. One of my best friends at the time stood by and almost let her. And now there's you, a seemingly random stranger, threatening to blow me up." She rested her face in her hands. She didn't cry, but she felt utterly helpless. "I'm not going to blow you up, Scout," the giant said as he dropped several more bodies in the pit. "I would never kill you." She looked up. "Why not?" "Because you're special, in a way I can't explain to you right now. That's why I saved you." "What are you talking about?" She stood up slowly. He shook his head. "I can't tell you. Not now. It will only hurt you. After all of this is over, though, I'll tell you everything, and you'll understand. And you'll join me." "Join you?" She was about to ask more, but the door behind her opened up. "Scout," Duke said. "What the fuck?" Before he could say any more, Panzer charged him. Taylor and Dante ran out of the hotel room and headed for an elevator. "Let's pull the fire alarm," he suggested. "No," Taylor shouted. "If we do that, Panzer will activate the bomb. We have to get to the ballroom and see if we can stop him from blowing it." "And how are we supposed to do that, girl?" "I might be able to talk to Garth. I know he's part of this too. In fact, I think he's the mastermind. Scout was right about everything." "About what?" "Garth wants revenge against Cassandra Fairchild. This is her first ever convention, and it's no coincidence that Garth flew all the way from California to meet her. It all makes sense. I wish I'd believed Scout sooner." "Would you have left?" Dante asked as the elevator opened on the ground floor. "I honestly don't know," Taylor said as they exited the elevator. "You go and find the police. Tell them what's happening." "Where are you going?" "To the ballroom." Duke felt like his head was going to explode. Panzer had scooped him up in his massive arms and given a long, tremendous squeeze. Then he let go and squeezed again quickly. Then he repeated that quick squeeze. "Sorry to break your heart," Panzer shouted, his eyes wide and wild. Duke could tell he was about to squeeze again, but he didn't get the chance. Scout smacked Panzer in the back with a sledgehammer. He dropped Duke suddenly. Duke felt like his ribs had shattered. Panzer turned to Scout as she swung the hammer again, this time hitting his left kneecap. He went down with a loud thud. Duke got to his feet and kicked the giant in the face. Panzer's head snapped back as blood flew from his nose and mouth. "What the hell is happening?" Duke asked Scout, his heart racing painfully. Scout looked around for something. "Panzer and Garth want to blow up the panel." "What? What are you looking for?" "Panzer's phone. There it is." She ran over and picked up the cell phone. "The detonator is on this," she said, holding it up. "We have to get everybody out," Duke said. His heart was still racing. It should have slowed down a little by now. He was short of breath. "Garth is still in there, right?" Scout asked. "If we try to evacuate, he'll detonate the bomb." "Well, we have to do something." Duke dropped to his knees. "Something's wrong." Scout ran up to him. "What?" "My heart is racing. I feel like I'm having a heart attack."